Hi, my name is Jennifer Main, and today we're going to discuss integrating technology into your social studies class. So, you may be asking, why would I want to integrate technology into my classroom that's already set in place? Well, the national standards for social studies were revised in 2010, addressing how technology can be better integrated in social studies disciplines, including civics, economics, geography, government, and history. Integrating technology into the classroom can enhance many of the diverse topics and concepts within the realm of social studies. Students can essentially explore the world with the use of a computer. Students are able to have more hands on activities where they are creating and presenting ideas. They're able to collaborate with one another. They can even find errors and trends through data that they might find on a database. And then they can integrate this into all of their classes, ranging from social studies to biology, English, and even math. They're going to be able to integrate technology into all classes based on what they learn in your class. So, one way to integrate technology is to utilize the internet for instructional purposes. As an introduction to a new lesson and topic, students can be broken into groups and given a specific topic to research. The students would need to research what that topic means and present an example of the topic along with pictures of the time period or person that they are researching. Then each group can briefly explain their topic to the rest of the class. This could take approximately 15 to 20 minutes of class or the entire time, depending on the topic. But this allows the students to feel involved in what they are learning. I could give a group of students a specific date in history or a person in history and have them research some of the main points regarding this topic. They would be required to have at least two primary sources to back up their points. This allows students to get more familiar with looking up primary resources and also lets those students feel like they are in control of what they are learning. So, students could utilize the Library of Congress that actually has primary sources all for history. They could also use the National Archives Foundation, which is another database that allows students to look up primary sources that are all based on history. So, another way to integrate technology into your classroom is actually to incorporate technological software. So, one awesome software database is the Geographical Informational System, which is also known as GIS. This is a free database that allows students to map out cities, map out a river through the city, school borders, state borders, roads, sidewalks, and much more. Students can download different layers that are state specific, country specific, and even world specific for their map, whatever they envision or whatever you ask them to create. GIS can be used in a history class to allow students to create maps, mapping out cities, or mapping out a river. GIS could be used in many different types of history classes to create a project regarding specific cities. GIS allows users to upload their own data into the software as well. So students can input coordinates into GIS by using Excel spreadsheets to create specific maps. To turn in work, you could have your student type out all their work instead of handwriting it and put it in a Word document or a Google Doc. You can also have students present presentations on specific research or projects to the class using PowerPoints, Google Slides, or Prezi. We can also utilize instructional software. The use of simulations in the classroom is an awesome method of instruction. Teachers can teach historical knowledge or current civics knowledge. HistorySimulation.com provides simulations for students to bring history to life. Students can be involved in historic events, taking on different roles in government and making important decisions for their city. Depending on the simulation, students can change history and learn why these events happened. This helps students with critical thinking and solving problems. This specific software does cost $40 for all of the material, and then you get a 1-year subscription. Teachers can also utilize virtual field trips. Bookshark.com has many historical field trips that students can choose or teachers can choose from for their students. Virtual field trips are becoming a popular tool to use because teachers can take their students to museums and learn about different artifacts. Students can also go to the U.S. Capitol during class and tour the Capitol. Students can also create timelines of history by utilizing the Office timeline Read, Write, Think, instead of trying to create a timeline by hand. This can also help students visualize their entire timeline at one time instead of flipping through multiple pages of handwritten timelines. Another way to integrate technology into your classroom is with productivity software. So, utilizing software that helps both you and your students. You can have shareable calendars and note taking applications that are great for your classroom. You can create a class calendar that can easily be shared with all of your students. The teacher yourself can edit the calendar at any time, and your students can always access the calendar. If you utilize Google Suites for Education has a calendar that can be linked directly to your classroom, and it will add any assignment to the calendar that you have created on your classroom. This ensures that students know what to expect for the week, and it's also a way to make sure that they know each and every assignment. Another way to integrate productivity software is to have students utilize some kind of note-taking application. Depending on whether your school utilizes Apple or Windows, there are note-taking applications for both. If your school utilizes Apple, then you can use Notability. Notability is an application that allows students to take notes on their iPad or computer or their phone using a stylus or their finger. They can upload images, they can audio record their notes, and even share their notes to Google Drive or a Dropbox. So students can easily share their notes to the classroom, Google Classroom, or to you. One app that's on all phones is the note-taking app, and this allows the same thing. It's just not as cool features as some of these other apps that were designed specifically for note-taking. Here are all the references, and of course, look on my website for more references to all of these applications and all of these websites that have great tips for integrating technology into your social studies class. If you have any questions, please email me at jrmain@uark.edu. I would love to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.